We made it to Friday, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's Sabrina, and we are going live today to talk about having community and what it means when you are in a project or a part of your life, or if you're struggling, how important is having a support system. A support system is very important for success, whether it be in your personal life, your work. It's all important. Well, welcome in, Alex. We're talking about how important a community is to success, no matter what you're trying to do, whether it be personal or financial. Welcome in, Kirk. And we have the best community with our digital growth community, I'm telling you. And I wanted to talk a little bit about wins within our community. And I have got a mess on this desk, so I am going to actually, I opened up. We have a tab, actually. Welcome in, Farmer. We have a tab on our community that's actually just talks about people's wins. And although it has over 100 pages, way over, I just chose a page. I just clicked on it and started just looking at some of the wins that people have had. And there's a lot. So I am going to mirror my video. Well, let me just, and then flip my screen. Okay. Flip my camera. So these are just some of the wins. $600 ding while enjoying lunch with friends. $600 ding while grocery shopping. $1,200 for the month, but love it here. $600 ding before I leave for my holiday today. $50 ding while I'm on my live. I mean, these are just, and those are just some of the, let me find the other one. I think I flipped onto another page. Whoops. My internet's going a little slow today because driving home and ding, $600, just amazing. $300 and $900 dings on a Freedom Friday. Life is good. Woke up to another $600 ding this morning. 2024 is the year for more. $50 ding, $300 ding, another $600 ding. I was just relaxing and a ding, best feeling in the world, $600 ding. Another 2 sales for the day, boom. I mean, just it goes on and on. I mean, there's hundreds of pages. And that could be you. That could be each and every one of you. And it's easy. I just had a person reach out and say, hey, what kind of money-making business are you doing now? And so I just sent her my link, and I said, check this link out. And I said, you would be great. And guess what? Because she has been part of MLMs before, I know. I told her, I said, you don't have to cold call people. You don't have to message people. All you have to do is choose a platform. Choose a platform. Now, you can expand into other platforms later, but build up on one platform. And then you post your daily videos and you go live. I said, that's it. As far as being out there in front of people, you do not have to cold call, message, text your big groups or anything like that. That's not what this is about. If I wanted to do that, it would be a different ballgame for me. I don't want to do that. I wanted something, and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for freedom. Having to do all that is not freedom, people. Freedom is when you have your whole system on automation, where in a couple of hours, everything is set up, and then when people decide that they want more information, and they put more information into the comments, I forgot to flip my camera, or they can click the link in my bio, succeedingwithsabrina.com, and my automations sends them everything that they need to know. I do not have, now listen, if you get an email from me and you have more questions about the video and all the descriptions about each of our programs, and you still have questions, you email me back at dailypay@succeedingwithsabrina.com. That's where you're going to get the email from. And ask your questions, and I will personally email you back with those answers to that question. But because, thank you, Richard, this is a community. We are here to help you. You are not on an island. You're not in a silo. We are here to help. Just like, you know what? I watched today our mentor. I think it was like a live from like a couple of days ago that I'd missed. And she said, if you want to be successful, you hang out with the people who you want to be like. She said, that's why it's so important that you put your wins in our community. And that's why it is so important for you to go read those and comment on them. Because like minded people with a positive attitude and a goal are going to get to those goals. You surround yourself with people who are positive. That is the importance of this community. You surround yourself with people who are doing better than you so that you find out what they're doing and then you can implement that into your day. That's why it's so important to keep up with that community. That's why it's so important to let you know this program is different. It is different from other programs because they don't have the community. I have, and I say this a lot, I see some new names on here today. I took 3 other courses and nothing was like what I experienced in the first 2 days of this program. First of all, I get time freedom. People, that's what I'm looking for. I want to retire in 2 years and I am building my brand. I want 22 hours a day free and to work 2. That sounds a whole lot better than working at your job for 8 hours and then coming home and have messages and text and all this all evening and weekend. I would rather work 2 hours per day, any day, and have freedom. Not only is it giving me time freedom, it's giving me financial freedom. I am so happy that I found this program because it was what I had been looking for. I had been searching for something. I was looking for something on automation and that did the work for you. I didn't know what that meant, but I found it with this program. Being on automation means more free time. It means the system is working for you, whether you're at a t-ball game, a ballet recital, whether you're at a school function for your grandkids, whether you're on the beach, whether you're traveling with your husband, whether you're going places with your family, whether you're just playing with your fur baby. That's what automation means. That's what passive income is. That means you work a few hours a day and then that system keeps working for you to give you that freedom, to give you the possibilities to do what you want to do with your life, to get out of debt, to get out of working 2 or 3 jobs, to quit struggling paycheck to paycheck, to quit having to let me look at my bank account before I go out this weekend. Can I take the kids to the movies before I even offer? Can I take the kids out to the community pool this summer? Can I take the kids out to eat? These are all the things that are real in society today that people are struggling with. And I tried to find that post from a couple of days ago on my Facebook where a person had said,
I did. Oh,
Hey,
hi.
hey, how are you?
I can't hear very well. Let me see if I can turn my
Okay.
volume. Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
I think you're my first person I've invited in, so thank you.
I thought I invited you in.
I don't know. I'm on a live. Are you on a live?
I'm live, and I
I
kept
am too.
seeing something pop up, and it said like a red line across the top, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I saw you come on the bottom left, and it said hosts, and
Who
so
knows?
I
So, what's your
clicked.
topic for today? What are you talking about?
I am talking about paid daily with Tammy on the 2 hour workday and 100% commissions. And I'm kind of rambling. I need to kind of get more of a format when I talk about these things because I just kind of go all over. So, are you also are you also doing daily pay?
Yes, I just joined January. When did you join?
I joined actually, was it March 2nd, but I was with the IPS, and
Me
then
too.
then the platform changed. Like in 30 days, I had to start all
Yeah.
over again.
Yes.
Yeah, so I
It's
say
a
that
lot better. It's a lot better, but I still kept my IPS.
I never, well, I did buy the upgrade, but I didn't want to go through their system to upgrade because it would take my domain name and switch it back to them.
Oh, okay.
I have to
Okay.
guarantee the domain
Okay.
name to go back into that. But so I'm just doing the one. I'm just doing the the daily pay. So I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I do too. And I really don't. Oh, I've got an eyelash that's aggravating me. I really just focus on the four programs that we
Mhm.
have because you can't beat them. It's so easy to set up. That's what I was talking. But what I was talking about today, and I thought you wanted to do mine. So this is my first time doing this. So I'm loving it. I'm Sabrina. I'm from born and raised in West Virginia, and about 4 years ago, my husband and I moved about 3 minutes across the border, and we live in Eastern Kentucky now.
Awesome. Eastern Kentucky. So if I'm in Savannah, Tennessee, how far are you from me then? Because I just,
We're about an hour or so from Johnson City.
okay. I'm new to Tennessee. Like I moved from Nevada.
Oh, just a little.
Just a
Just a
little.
little.
Just
Just
a
a
little. Yeah,
little.
I'm a half California, half Nevada, and last August I just sold my house and I bought this house without even seeing it first.
Wow. Wow. Well, my goal with this community is to retire in 2 years. I was trying to retire 2 years ago. And back in 1995, we had a massive layoff with our school system. I was a teacher, and they told us to take our retirement and run, and it was $7,500 at that time. That's all I had in it because I'd only been teaching a few years. Lo and behold, I had a science and math degree, so I got right back in. So I tried to retire 2 years ago, and I called, and they're like, "Well, usually people who call us are more close to retirement." And I said, "Well, I'm going to be 55 in 2 months." And I have over 30 years, and they're like, "Well, back in 1995, you took out $7,500. That cost me 4 more years." So that's why I'm doing this. I want to retire, but my retirement is only 2% of every year. So I'm going to lose 38% of my pay.
That's sad. That's sad. Oh my God. I can sort of relate to that because, when I was in my 20s, I started working for the state of Nevada. And I was there 9 years, pulled that retirement out, got a license to do massage therapy, had my own business. My mom told me I needed a real job. Then massage therapy wasn't a real job. And here I was in my 40s. So I went to work for a sheriff's office for 5 years. And then I've also worked for then I basically ended up going through a litigation with them and won that situation. So that was like a hard thing where my job was gone, and I loved the job, but yet I had to fight for my rights kind of thing. And I won on a civil rights action, which was a 7 year thing in court. That was horrible. And then I had a hard time getting work. And then I finally got back into the state of Nevada again, and I thought, the benefits don't, they suck. And I asked how much would I need to buy my time back that I had pulled out before. They wanted $70,000 for me to be able to have, and I'm like 70,000 because they're saying like, well, the money you took out would have earned this much interest if you had left it in. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And every time I went to the doctor, I thought the benefits I'm still paying a doctor bill, not
Mm-hmm.
like like they used to have it. And so
Yes.
I finally just thought I'm done with this. I'm gonna just so I sold the house in Nevada, which actually got more money than I had bought the house for. So I was, yeah. And so then I was able to come here and buy a nice house. And I love this house. It has a beautiful window. My window out front is gorgeous. So I call it my fishbowl. But I just decided that working for someone else is not going to help get me the retirement I need. Because even if I have Social Security, the economy goes faster than Social Security, and I'm not going to be able to live on Social Security from my younger years. And you
Absolutely.
know, and I'm just kind of lucky I have some money or padding for now, but I don't, I want to live life. I want to live life. I
Yes.
want, I want to go all the places I couldn't go before,
Exactly. Our
yeah,
stories are so similar because that $7,500 years later, I got a letter in the mail and it said to pay that back, it was going to be $75,000. So I thought it was a misprint, and they said that's compound interest. I was like, sure, I have $75,000 just in the bank. Let me go get it.
yeah,
No. So, yeah. But I was talking about community and how important this community is, and how I took three other courses for different things, and none set me up with a business in 2 days. None had a community like this. None had interactive programs that show you how to be successful, and they keep adding stuff for free. And she said the other day, I don't know if you caught it, that eventually all these things are going to have a price tag that we got for free, and we're going to be able to resell those.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah. She's thought of everything. I think she's an amazing woman. I love her. I mean, oh. that woman is so smart and heartfelt. She's just really gives her heart to this business. And that's where you know you're in the right place at the right time because she's very on top of everything. Like she makes sure to guide our time right. I've been to 4 or 5 other affiliate marketings that you go and you sit in on the trainings and it goes long drawn out, and then they're adding more stuff and they want you to buy it to be able to promote it. And I'm like, last year I spent well over $14,000 I wish I had today because I mean it was a waste of time and money, and everything got me nowhere.
Yes.
The one-on-one
Same. Same.
the one-on-one coaching was nothing. I had to pay for it, and you had to show up, and then they didn't give you the right everything. Oh, it's crazy. I literally had coaches blow up at me like on a video and make me cry. I was like, that's not supportive. That's
Oh.
not motivational.
Well, I know I had one company and it was weird. They teach you to do cups and shirts and things like that on Etsy and Amazon. And this guy, he was like one of the presenters. And he's like, well, I'm not going to tell you that because that's how I make my living and that's my trick. And
That's gatekeeping.
uh, I thought you were on here to train us. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, that is not for us. And then one I paid $999. And it was like all this full week's courses. And the only thing I really got out of it was do an ebook, not how to do an ebook, how to promote that, but you need to do an ebook and don't have imposter syndrome. And that's what the two things I got out of that for $1,000. And I'm like, for less than that, I have a business with 4 digital products that I can promote and a community that supports us. And do you go live about this time every day?
3 o'clock every day. So I just started this week. So I'm
Okay.
on day 5. This is my 5th day going live. Yeah. It's, I get nervous. I kind of get all over the board going places, and I really need to get a little better structured. But the fact that I'm on a camera is just a miracle to me because I talked my way out of speeches when I was in high school because I didn't want to get in front of people. I was like, I hate, when I do my TikToks, I'm like, oh, I don't even like my TikTok. So I thought I'll just go live. That way people can ask me questions, see what I'm, get to know me as me. Um, so anyway, so you've
I'm
been
not scripted either. I'm not scripted. And usually I try to have um, a topic, but just my heart takes over and I just start talking because, my husband's like, you get a little personal. I said, but they need to see that I'm real. Like they need to see that we're real people. We're not professional people who talk. And I was a teacher, so I had to talk for a living. And then I was a principal, so I had to, and I would always get nervous, like when people, when like parents would come in for like programs or something. I to other people I might have seemed really cool, but I was just like, oh my word, I've got to talk in front of those parents. But I talk for a living, so it's a little bit easier for me. But then I know people who are not used to that, it takes a big step. So I'm proud of you. I'm glad to meet you. I've met people from all over, and I'm at work still at 3 o'clock. But if you're ever on later and I get on here, I want to give you some likes because that's what pushes our TikTok lives out. And I'm getting like sometimes I'll get over 1,000 likes, and sometimes I get 10.
Yeah, it's not amazing. So I have a question for you because I'm gonna grab my little whiteboard because when I see it on the screen, it looks backwards. So I looked it up on Siri. I'm like, hey Siri, and so is it? They said it's only backwards to me. Is this backwards to you?
Yes, that is backward. Okay, so you go to the bottom of your screen and hit the 3 little dots that say more.
Okay.
And then it should have mirror and you probably have it green. Is it green? Like is it green mirror camera?
Okay. I
There
just
you
turned.
go. There you go. And you have to do that every single time.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
I said mine is doing that. Why? And then somebody got on one of my lives and they're like, you have to do it every single time because they kept saying your thing's backward. And I'm like, but I have it mirrored. And they're like, you have to take it off and put it back every single time.
Okay. Good to know. That's what I wanted to know. I'm
That's what
kind
we're
of
here for.
watch Michelle do her live, so she gets her little thing and then does her little writing and stuff. I'm like, I gotta get doing that. I mean, she's so amazing.
She is. Like she knows what words to say and how to do those lives. And I think mine are a little generic and a little boring. I say the same things. So I've been trying to go through and watch some other people who are having great success and kind of like I type those words and then I just make them my own and then I try to like read them for myself.
You know what I thought about doing? Because I haven't done it myself other than once, and then I forgot I did it. So you know when we get the morning videos
Mhm.
and she's talking and you're like, God, I gotta remember that. I expand the transcript and you can cut
Me
and
too.
paste. And you can read it later. Like you can read exactly what she said and say her words. I mean, that's how easy. And you just read it, pop it up on the.
Yes, I do that too. I have them here. Look, I have all the look.
Yeah,
I do that too. But I won't. I will leave your live. I have to go to my little granddaughter's t-ball game. I have to leave here at 5. So how do we even leave this? Do we know? Do we know how to leave? I'm not sure. And I'll let you get back to your live.
oh, it says guest at the. Let's see. Am I the guest? Daily pay with Casey. You're not Casey. You're Sabrina, right? That says go live with guests. I'm gonna go back to.
No.
Okay. Here we are. I think if I hit this,
Oh, host maybe. Oh, here we go.
yeah, I just popped that up. Are you
Okay.
succeeding with?
Yes. So
Okay.
how do we get out of that? And I'll let you go.
Well, I just popped it up.
Oh,
I'm already following gift gallery. Doesn't say.
I know. Well, that's a good question for us to. Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Wait, we have a popular live.
Yay.
It has popular live up there. We've had a lot of people coming in.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, it was nice to meet you. I'm Sabrina, by the way, and
I'm Tammy. Nice to meet you also,
nice to
Sabrina,
meet
and hopefully we
you.
connect again. If not, maybe in the community. Find me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what I love, and that's what I was talking about today. Is we have all these people, and I usually have the same people who get on my lives because it's usually 4:30 to whenever. And they just tap my screen. I've met them. Then I'm like, hey, you message me when you go live, and then we're gonna tap you and give you some loves. And that's what we're here for because it's not a competition and it's not a race. We are here to support because there's room for everybody. And if you're watching here with us, let me tell you, that's why I love this community because people are wanting to help. People help for free.
Yes.
They're not asking for 25 more $100 to go to the next step.
Right.
Tammy and I are here together. We just kind of got put together. We didn't know what we were doing on TikTok. We're learning, and it's been great because I've learned, that she has some of the same struggles that I have with the TikTok and the talking, but we love our community. So if you are on here with Tammy or with me, we want you to hit that like, we want you to comment more information so that we can send you stuff through our automated email. Automated. Tammy, I knew I wanted automation and I wanted passive income, but I had no clue what that was until this program. And I had paid a lot of money for other things that were supposed to teach me, but yet
Right.
I did not get those.
Yeah. But it was done for us. I mean, in the past, I didn't know how to do a sales funnel. Last year, with all that I went through, you'd think I would have learned to do a sales funnel with pay buttons. Never learned any of that last year. It's all just the foo-foo stuff that they wanted to share with us that to earn them money, not help
Yes,
us actually earn money. But
yes,
my nose
yes.
is yeah.
Honey,
Sorry.
that's me. But anyway, I'm gonna see if we have to figure this out. But anyway,
Yeah, so
I
I
don't
popped
know.
up the little host button at the bottom, and it shows you and I both. So I guess I touched yours, and you popped up. Succeed. You have 10,400 followers. Oh my gosh,
I've been
girlfriend.
I've been doing this for quite a while, but I have some MLMs that I was part of, and they taught you how to build on TikTok, and a lot of it was going through. I can't think of the word now, but it's a you pay, and they go in and they find you accounts. It's not very expensive, but I can't think of it. But I also want to get my MLMs off this link tree that I have on here. So I've made another TikTok, and I want to promote my health products on that one. So I need to take these off my link tree and get over with the other one because I do MLMs, but I've been with them for so long because I use the products. And I don't want to give them up, but I don't want to be like having too much on my link tree here. I want to have another TikTok, and I've got like 100 followers, but I have 10,000 on here because I did go through all those steps 4 years ago to get those followers.
Well, that's
I
good.
can't think, I
I have
can't think of the name of it.
I have a link tree I don't even know how to use yet, and I have Pensite too and Canva, and I'm like all these things that I'm like I want to learn how to do that. But right now, I just want to focus on this simple business that we have in front of us. Just the 4 products and promoting it so we can impact other people's lives who need this. There's a lot of people who need this, and
Absolutely.
they probably
Absolutely.
not going to believe it's too good to be true, but it's true.
I know.
That's
I thought it was too good to be true. Did you not? When I first heard Michelle, I kept getting her through my feed, and she said 100% profit. And I usually, my grandchildren must have gotten my books, but I'm an author of children's books. And I would hold up my books and I was like, I don't even get these for free. I have to pay for these. And then I heard her another day and she explained that she thought the same thing. And then when the lady she purchased from said, the people with the system gives you your website for a fee and that's how they make money. And then I was like, I am in. I've already wasted thousands of dollars. I'm going to take a chance on this one. And I'm so glad I did because, I mean, when you hear that ding, it's like validation.
I, that's the thing is I've heard, like, I was sitting here and the first time ever, it was a loud ding from my laptop, and and it happened twice, 2 days apart. But where is that ding coming from? I mean, I know it's from a sale.
It's either your PayPal or your Stripe. Do you have those both set up?
I do Stripe, and I thought I went in there and looked, and it's not showing anything. And I was like, then yesterday's tech call said something like in the capture in my so let's see, it says it was in something's not showing right, and it's I may have marked it as digital or in the industry. It might be marked so it's not showing me it because of something I have in my setting. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
Go to the community and then do that search on there to see if they're just type in Stripe because mine came PayPal. I had never used Stripe before. I do have an account, but mine have all come PayPal. So I get that alert, and then I just took out my big chunk of some day before yesterday and sent it to my bank account.
How
Oh
exciting!
my gosh. But just go in the community and put
Congratulations.
Stripe and then just see what comes up about that because there's something. When I switched over from my regular email to my business email, nothing was sending. Not any of my emails were sending. So I got in there and asked, and this nice gentleman private messaged me and he said, go here, then tell me what you see. And I had left something like .I.O in the wrong place, fixed it. I'm like, he did not have to take time out of his day to help me, but he did.
Yeah, and that's what we will pay that forward to someday when some.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, it was great to meet you. I'm going to log off. I have to get to my little granddaughter's t-ball game, and I hope you have no. I pray you have the best success that your heart could ever want. That's what I want for all of our community. And anybody listening, please, if you're on her live or my live, comment more information, and we're going to help you too. If you see this support we're giving each other and never met each other, it's real. This is not fake. Mwah.
Yeah,
Have a good evening.
God bless.